The United States often bills itself as the land of the free, and frequently justify trying to export that freedom to other countries. However, the reality is something quite stark to this image that we are given. Take this as an example. Just recently, an 11-year-old child in Florida was arrested for refusing to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. At Lawton Childs Middle Academy in Lakeland, the boy refused to stand for what he calls a racist flag. He says the flag is racist and the national anthem is offensive to black people. This reportedly escalated into an argument with his teacher, who called in security because she did not want to continue dealing with him. The child was eventually arrested, according to the school, for refusing to follow commands. They also alleged that he threatened the teacher and also threatened to have the principal fired. According to the boy's mother, Dakira Talbot, the school should have handled things differently, she told the media.
I'm upset, I'm angry, I'm hurt, more so for my son. My son hasn't never been through anything like this, and I feel like they should have handled this differently. The charges dropped, and I want the school to be held accountable and the officer for what happened, because it shouldn't have been handled the way that it.
According to a statement substitute teacher Ava Alvarez gave to the Polk School District, she then asked the boy, why, if it is so bad here, did he not go to another place to live? After an exchange ensued with the boy, the teacher said she called the office because she did not want to continue dealing with him. When the school resource officer arrived and asked the boy to leave, he initially refused and then created another disturbance and made threats while he was escorted to the office, the Lakeland Police Department said. It does seem to many people that this situation could have been handled differently. This is only an 11-year-old boy and should have been fairly easy to control. However, this is something that we are seeing out of many American schools right now. Increased delinquency and use of violence by the school, including the use of police officers, is something that is becoming far more common. Many people see an ongoing situation. The gradual restrictions of freedom in the U.S. are beginning to affect those as young as children. If America is the bastion of freedom that it claims to be, why cannot someone refuse to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? The answer, of course, is that you have freedom, within a very narrow bourgeois definition. It's very clear that America's schools right now are in a state of disrepair. Ongoing budget cuts refusing to be funded from the federal government has been causing a great deal of stress, not just on the faculty, but the students as well. Many of the faculty are forced to deal with situations that they are under-equipped to handle due to those very same budget cuts. Now, these are affecting the mental state of children as well, as the quality of their education is continuing to decrease. This is naturally going to cause hostilities. This is naturally going to cause antagonisms between both the teachers and the students that are going to lead to more instances like these. Not to mention that this is also occurring in a context of a U.S. situation where it seems that a new civil rights movement is building against many of the abuses that are being carried out against people of color in the country, many of them beginning to question some of the most fundamental concepts of the country itself. And until the American society decides to finally stand up and deal with this, the situation is going to go from this situation to a great deal worse in the future. Jason Unruhe, MRN, Niagara Falls.
Thank you for watching. If you like this program, then please head over to my Patreon page and set up a monthly donation. It's your donations that keep this program running. Also, if you would like, please rate, comment, subscribe, and share in various social media.